me and Carraigh are here, and we're going to be talking about Longitude.
Yeah.
Now, we both went there. How many days did you go for?
I went for a 3-day.
3 day, yeah, same. So we're going to be starting off from when you first get the ticket.
Yeah.
Now, why is it so hard to get a Longitude ticket?
It's hard to get, but you always get it. Like, it's just so stressful.
No, but it's like all these resale websites. Like, it's sold out in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
And I had to get a 3 day ticket then.
What day is it? I think it was Saturday, second day. I nearly just didn't get in, cause
yeah, random checks.
No, it wasn't that. It was so like Friday night when I eventually got back to the apartment. I think it was like maybe 5, and
yeah,
I came in and I was like, ow.
Ow.
I was like, ow, it hurts. And as a joke, I'd like tighten my wristband all the way.
Oh my god.
And like I couldn't feel anything. Like, it was getting all numb and stuff. And I was trying to like pull it off for ages. And then so I was like, Jesus, screw this. I got a knife and it's like,
you cut your wristband off. The first day you cut your 3 day wristband off.
Yeah. So I cut it off, and then the next day, because I was still a bit all over the place, I got it. I was like, man, I gotta fix this. So first of all, I tried to find some needle and thread, but that didn't work.
Needle and thread in the hostel.
So then I tried some makeup glue to stick it on, and then just fell off straight away. And then so then I just like tied it back together, and I went up, and they checked it, and they're like, what the hell? So they like pulled me in, they pulled me into this room. They're like, we've got another one, Jim. So it's like, they're talking about me trying to like sneak in, and I was like, no, I swear I bought it. So I just
and you actually did.
Yeah, I actually
You're
did.
Such an egg.
And then they were like interrogating me, and the same thing happened to Keelan, because I was like, Keelan, is yours hurt? And he's like, yeah. I was like, here. And I cut his off. Cut his off as well. They were both walking in with like these twisted up. And then what happened? Yeah, then I was like, no, I swear I was in there yesterday. And then I remembered I had a picture of me being in there yesterday.
Yeah.
So then they gave me new wristbands. They're like, don't tighten it again.
Yeah, no, watch called. Mine was really tight, and I got it. I was like, there's no way I'm living 2 more days of this. It was like all red and shit.
Yeah, I was all bruised around there as well. I think that's why they believe me.
Yeah, no, it was so bad. And then went home, and I was like, right, I could like leave this on for a few days. Like, I came back like Monday evening. The dog, teeth on it, grabbed it tight as it could. It was so tight, I had to cut it off. I was like,
oh, it's horrible.
So how could you do that, though? Because that cost far too much money.
It cost more than you.
It did.
It actually did. Like,
oh my god! But one thing after tickets then.
My dog died. When is it? I don't know, like that.
Why aren't you? We're talking about Longitude.
Animals. We were talking about animals.
We're talking about Longitude. But yeah, go on.
Terry. Just a little. What are you laughing like?
Because we're talking about Longitude, and then you just bring up that your dog died.
Was licking my face one time, and then I got spotted over it. I had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, he is a sick dog.
What the hell, Brian? He died.
Sorry.
He didn't want to. It wasn't his time yet.
Why are you laughing?
It's funny.
Oh, rest in peace, Terry.
Alright, anyway.
Yeah, so accommodate. We keep like getting off topic here. So
you are.
Yeah, sorry.
I was keeping on topic.
Yeah, but Terry.
Well, we're talking about animals.
I was talking about how my dog tightened my wristband.
Mom thought she saw a jumper in the sea one time, yeah, and she went over. Guess what it was? It was a baby seal. She thought it was like a grey hoodie. I don't know what.
How long did it take for tickets and the baby seal to realise that it wasn't a jumper? And it's like she's just in the sea trying to pick it up.
She's trying to like wear it. Like, oh, it's a scarf. So on the way down, 2 people that were staying with us, they had reserved these tickets for the train.
Yeah.
And then when they got to their seats, there was 2 people sitting there. And then they were like, oh, we reserved the tickets. And then they were like, so did we. And then they wouldn't let them sit down in their seats. So then
it's not the name on the wall.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And me and Cormac got up, and we were like, we walked over to them. I was like, why aren't you letting my friends sit here? They bought the ticket. And he was like, no, we did. And then I was like, let's see your ticket. And then he was like, who are you? He goes, who are you? The ticket man or something. I was like, what, do you want me to get him? He was like, yeah, fine then.
Did you get him?
I couldn't find him. I didn't really
He was
care.
like, yeah, and you walk 2 coaches down, walk back. Yeah, he's coming now.
Man, you better run. He's so angry.
He's so mad, you better jump out.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh yeah, no. I remember we got a bus. We had to walk home from Marlay Park all the way to the Clayton Hotel every single night.
I tried to run home. You know,
I ran home as well.
Did you see my ankle on Friday?
No, it was all swollen.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'll try to find a picture of it. But yeah, so everybody thought I'd been brought somewhere else. So they all left.
It's good friends.
So then, no, they.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So then, I when I got out, I was like, oh, I'll just run home.
How far could it be? It's only Dublin.
On that ankle.
Oh my god.
It's terrible.
That is.
And then eventually I stood out in front of a car. I was like, stop, I'm not running on it.
Brakes, yeah.
No, actually Cormac was with me, and it was a delivery man that collected us, yeah?
Yeah.
And we were like, are we going the right way to O'Connell Street? He was like, the wrong way actually. And then we were like, will you bring us there? We'll give you all our money. And he was like, yeah. And then he started bringing us there, and because he was a delivery man, someone didn't pick up their delivery, and there was a free curry in the back, and he was like, yeah, you can have it. And me and Cormac, that was like the best time of me and Cormac's life. And then when we got out, we paid him €25.
Jeez. What you call, we were like in the middle of nowhere, taxi pulled up. We found a taxi on the side, this Dublin lad.
Yeah.
And it was literally like only like 2-3, it was like 5 kilometers away, not that much. And we're like trying to like bargain with him. He was like, and we were like, oh, how much could this be? Cause we had an odd number, so we had to do like 2 separate cars. And so he was like, oh, €12 each, lads. I'm sorry, I couldn't do any less for you. And then this other lad, he's not native.
Yeah.
And we asked him, oh, how much? Like, oh, €4 each. That's okay. and we were like, and like the lads they left, and like the lads were like begging with him, like, oh, please, could you do any little? Because like we're so broke right now. I was like, no, we can't. And I was like, oh, fine. And then they headed off, and then like the rest of like the next 3 of us, like we seen another taxi, €4 each, same way.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, no.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, no. That story's probably exaggerated, but like
Yeah,
you get me.
yeah,
Like they got ripped
funny.
off hard.
It was a funny story.
Yeah, but so once junk clothes, people wearing.
Yeah.
So everyone wears the same stuff. I'm pretty sure 90% of or 80% of lads that went to Longitude.
Yeah.
Definitely bought off people.
No, you know, it's so funny. You know, you saw them like really young looking lads with the, with the Gucci on. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's real.
No, it's just Supreme. I was like that big. Yeah.
Accommodation. What was your place like? Because we had like an apartment.
We had a hotel. We couldn't get a. What was that? We had a hotel.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And how was it expensive every night?
It was like for 3 nights it was what, 200.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
We had an apartment and it was only €50 a night, 150.
Yeah, but that was like probably like a Airbnb or something.
It was an apartment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
Not an
they're,
Airbnb.
like,
Man,
like
they're in the sky. Like, what are you talking about?
there's no such thing.
It's impossible. Like, they haven't been created yet.
That's for Jesus and the lads.
So like, oh.
Hopefully I explained that, but he keeps on touching something.
Wait, no, I actually do need to readjust a bit. Just wait.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
really good there.
Yeah, really good, top quality sound.
No, it's better. Yeah, so we didn't have enough beds for everybody. So
Yeah.
me and Carl were sleeping in a single bed.
Okay.
And we were both it was like a smaller sleeping.
one sleeping bed machine.
Yeah, single bed, but it was like one of them really small push-out ones, and we were both sleeping like with our hands up, like a pencil next to each other. It was so funny.
Would you not do like head and tails?
What's that?
You don't know what head and tails is?
Like flip
It's
the
when
coin?
yeah. So it's like one person's like sleeping that side, the other one's sleeping that side.
That has nothing
it's
to
like,
do with heads and tails.
So your head
Yeah,
is like pretty much beside their
head
feet.
and feet. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
should-
what head and tails is.
No, because we call it head and feet.
Do you have any stories in Longitude?
Yeah. Inside, you see, I got kicked out one time, and then Ross got me back in.
How?
I actually don't know. He's like bribing though. I think he actually paid. He definitely paid them money. It's like €5 and let him in. No. But you also saw like that one. You know that one person that you saw that was just absolutely just off.
Yeah.
That was me.
Oh
Funny
my
though.
God.
And then because I goosed up my ankle on Friday, so then Saturday and Sunday I was just like limping around. I went up to the paramedic tent and I got like 5 paracetamols every few hours, and then my tongue started going numb after a while.
Because of all the paracetamol.
Yeah. It was so funny. I was going to try sell them to people because they didn't wait for you to just drink it in front of them. Like, man, there's some really good stuff.
some of the bikers come up, she's like, what's that? It's paracetamol. We were walking home I think it was on like a Saturday, and you could get like a shuttle bus someplace to like a loose line, and then loose line could bring you home. Yeah. And we all bought tickets. It was like €1 or 2 each. Mm-hmm. And someone started slagging the bodyguard, and he didn't get on. Oh really? He didn't get on the bus, and he was freaking out. He was proper like bashing the like the barriers and stuff. And Cullen was just there. And he's like, oh man, like he didn't get a ticket. And like the bodyguards felt bad for Cullen, so they let Cullen on for free and just left by himself. Was there another one that came after a while? Are you serious? You had to walk home? You had to walk to the train station. Oh, to the news station. Or I think he got a taxi or something. But like, and like he was there raging at you, man. They wouldn't let him on. That's so funny. What was he saying to him? So we met him then, and a bunch of people just started. There's one just tagged along with it. She was from Dublin, but she was just tagged along with it for some reason. We didn't know who she was. No, we had one of them lads as well. We had this homeless lad who was walking around with a power bank and this iPhone. Okay, and that is completely different to what happened to us. Listen to this. Yeah, we're walking down Grafton Street trying to get home. Yeah, yeah, and he runs up to us. Man, if you haven't heard this song, you've never lived. He presses play. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. And then he starts like dancing in front of us, and he doesn't leave us alone. It's so funny. God. Man, that's nothing to do with. Just one person from Longitude just started following us. Like she wouldn't leave us. Like she wasn't a homeless person with a Bluetooth speaker. With an iPhone. Bluetooth. Like that just isn't his phone. We had this girl. I was like trying to convince her to give me her hat for ages, and then she gave it to me. The first thing I did is I threw it away. But she wasn't looking when I did that, and she turned around. She's like, "Where's my hat?" And I was like, and she's like, "My uncle gave that to me in America. Where is it?" And I was like, "Over there." And she's like, "Where?" And then I was like, "She took it." And then she okay, so then I was like, oh yeah, I'll find it later. Meet me back here. Do you know what the funny thing is? I met her around 3 hours later. She came up to me and she's like, "Where's my hat?" I was like, go away. You would never get the hat back. No, I remember Longitude last year. I was there last year, and I bought like 3 hats from River Island. And if you've ever bought a hat at River Island, I got one at ASOS like this year for like a £5. If you buy a hat in River Island, they're like 20 odd euro. They're so expensive. Believe it or not, okay, so I'll show you a picture of this hat I was wearing for one of the days. Yeah. How much was it? I found it in the apartment. I seen that. That's such a joke, Sam. Yeah, I know. I found it in the apartment, yeah. And because it was such a terrible hat, nobody took it. And I came back with it. It's in my house. Nobody wanted that hat. Yeah, no. People just take, like, when you're if you've ever been to Longitude, they just take it off your head. Yeah, I know, but nobody wanted mine. I was trying to like give it away. Nobody wanted it. Take it. No, here's €5. No, don't want it. So we've covered like there's been some pretty big boy acts, but like we're pretty much just talking about our stories at Longitude, because everyone can talk about like what happens at Longitude. Everyone kind of has a fair idea. But the food in there is pretty expensive. I remember on Sunday, it was absolutely dead. But you go into like the Heineken tent, the Desperados tent, any tent, the Today FM tent,
Yeah.
every single tent is just absolutely buzzing with the DJ just playing house music.
Yeah. It was just like music you could just listen to at your house. Like.
Yeah, and then it's just pretty much like you go out, it's just like this R&B stuff on main stage with about like 100 people watching.
Yeah.
Going to the tents, biggest rave going.
Did you went to the Desperados one?
Yeah, that was absolute buzz.
Actually, Desperados.
Yeah, it's
top notch.
Yeah, it is.
Top notch.
What you call it? Before it got like a 3-pack.
Yeah, 3 for $6.
Yeah, it's actually nice.
It actually is.
Did you go into the Bacardi tent?
Yeah.
The people in there, they did like all these tricks. It was so cool.
Yeah, throwing stuff. And like,
yeah, they're like proper bartenders. I was like, I felt like that earned the extra €2.
Oh, you did not tip them?
No, I didn't. But like, it's like the drinks themselves are actually like more expensive.
Oh, they're more expensive, are they?
Yeah.
I didn't get anything there.
Yeah, so that's all we have for Longitude. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Subscribe and
subscribe to Brian and Carraigh. And if that's all we have.
Subscribe. See you next week. Bye now.
Bye. Man, people are listening to that live.